guys, it's Jordan and welcome back to my channel. So exactly 1 year ago today, I uploaded my very first video to YouTube. Hi guys and welcome to my very first YouTube video. I don't know if you've seen that video, but it just is such an incredible exhibit of me at peak levels of awkwardness. In honor and celebration of me making it 1 full year on BookTube, which I'm so proud of myself because I don't really stick to hobbies or activities, and I've really enjoyed myself this last year. It's been so much fun. You guys have really made it fun. I mean, if it wasn't for you guys and the friends I've made, I don't think it'd be nearly as much fun because I'd just be talking to myself, and I do that enough as it is without having to record it. That made me sound slightly crazy. To celebrate me being here for a year and commemorating a milestone in my own personal achievements, I asked you guys to send me questions so that I could do a Q&A type of get to know me a little bit better video. I have a fun surprise at the end and I'm really excited about it. I hope you're really excited about it too. Before we go and jump into the questions, I just want to say thank you. Thank you so much for subscribing to my channel and for watching my face here every so often, dealing with my very strange weirdness. Just really appreciate it, and I just really want to say thank you. Without further ado, let's go ahead and move into the questions. I have to find the questions. Where are my questions? So the first set of questions are from Trina from Between Chapters, and she asks, what's been your favorite video to make so far? I really enjoyed the predicting your future with books tag that she tagged me in, ironically enough. That was so fun because I borrowed Trina's idea and I drew out my future as I was picking things. I also really enjoyed the playlist book tag. That one is basically just me dancing around like a damn fool. I also really liked filming my year in review. That was fun because it was different. It had a little bit more like artsy montage-y feel to it. Those are a couple of my favorites. I know she asked for one, but I cheat, so I gave her like 4. From your January books, if you had to ship 2 characters together that are from different books, who would your ship be? Trina, why do you ask such a hard question? Oh my god, this one's so hard. I'm afraid I'm gonna give a bad answer. Cassie from The Fifth Wave and Ezra from Illuminate. I would like to read a conversation I am between Ezra and Cassie, similar to what we get in Illuminate, because I think that they would have a really hysterically inappropriate conversation with a whole lot of banter. What are your cats' names? For those of you who didn't know, I have 4 cats. 2 of them are my parents' cats, and then 2 of them are mine and my boyfriend's cats. They all live here together. Let's go on a little field trip and we'll find all 4 of them and I will introduce you to them. Let's go! Say hi to the camera, Rufus. They want to meet you. You look so thrilled. You ready for your close-up? Oh, okay. Oh, perfect. There's your sister. No, come here. Come here. Maisie, come here. Maisie. What are you doing? What are you doing? And here's the last one. Hi, Odie. Odie. Hey, Odie. Oh, look how handsome you are. Okay, where you going? Okay, bye. Next set of questions are from Malia from Book Paradise. Her first question is, what editing do I use for my thumbnails? I don't have to reveal my secret, she says. I don't think it's really a secret. I use PicMonkey.com for all of my thumbnails, for any overlay, graphic design, anything you see, everything comes from PicMonkey. That's the secret. PicMonkey. She also asks, what's my favorite color to wear? Do you mean like clothing? I really like gray and like navy. Ooh, recently I really enjoyed army green as well as maroon burgundy colors. And actually something that you could check if you want to see kind of like what I wear on a day-to-day basis would be my blog, which I've completely neglected, thejordanjournals.wordpress.com. I totally even forget that I have it. Check that out. Check it out. Anyway, moving on to her last question, which is, what is my cat's name? You guys love my cats. I love my cats too. My cat is Maisie, who you previously saw. She's a cute little calico. She's just my favorite and I love her so much. Oh, what's the matter? She also says, congrats on your 1 year, Annie. Thank you so much. They're so sweet of you. The next set of questions comes from Crystallize. The first one is, tell us everything about your boyfriend. LOL. Ooh, we getting deep now. These are like life questions. My boyfriend and I have been dating since we were juniors in high school. I was interviewing for a summer internship program to go over to Europe for like 10 days. The interviews were being held at the bakery where he worked. And then the woman that was interviewing us was one of his old teachers, came over to us and was like, oh, Miss Young, do you need the lights turned on? Because it's getting kind of dark. And she's like, oh, that'd be great, Tony. And I was like, dude, why are you interrupting my interview? This is important here. I could go to Europe. Apparently we went to high school together. I did not know who he was. He then found me somehow on Facebook. So I accepted his friend request. I was like, he goes to my high school. Sure, let's be friends. Then he messages me on Facebook and says, hey, so I think I saw you at the bakery the other day. It's like, the heck? I have a stalker. How does he know where I've been? Who is this kid? I don't know. I've never heard of him before. It worked out in the end. He wasn't actually stalking me. Do I see marriage in the future? Not in a rush. It's not like a priority. And then do I see kids in my future? No. I'm perfectly fine with my fur children. And if I could just have more fur children, that'd be even better. But he told me I can't have any more cats. Who was your favorite male character, female character, and creature character from Harry Potter and why? Well, I think my favorite female character is Professor McGonagall. I've always loved Professor McGonagall. I think she is so cool. First of all, she's an animagus, so she can turn into a cat, which was like my life stream. Oh my god, and I could talk to my cat. And I really liked the way she's portrayed in the movies. My favorite male character, I really like the Weasley boys, Ron, Fred, and George. I thought they were all very funny. Favorite creature, I really liked Buckbeak. Mainly because it's a hippogriff and I really like the song, Can You Dance Like a Hippogriff? You know who I don't like? I don't like the basilisk. What are some of your bad or strange book habits and what are some bookish pet peeves of yours? I guess a really bad habit I have is when I'm reading a book, if I'm tired, I literally just put my face on the book page, mark where I am rather than putting the bookmark in the book and closing it. And this does tend to lead to pages getting bent. I also never use a bookmark. Usually it's snack wrappers, toilet paper, and Kleenex for bookmarks. As for bookish pet peeves, long chapters. If you're gonna give me a 40-page chapter, you better give me page breaks. I can't just stop in the middle of a chapter. Like, I just can't do it. It needs to be at a definitive break. The phrase, I let out a breath I didn't even know I was holding. Literally, the character is gasping. They're going, That is all that's happening. A normal, healthy, functioning brain is going to tell you that you're not breathing and it's going to make you breathe. For some reason, these characters are just holding their breaths for an exorbitant amount of time and they're not even realizing it. Like, how are they not going blue in the face? How are they not fainting? And I've recently seen it in both City of Bones, Sandra Clare isn't even immune to this one, and Red Queen. I don't know who started it, but why does every single YA book need to have it? So yeah, I think those are my two biggest bookish pet peeves. What do you study in school and what career do you want to have? I am going to school for exercise and movement science with the intention of going to graduate school to complete a doctorate in physical therapy. Have you ever tried your hand at writing? I hate writing. I was never a fan of creative writing assignments. I was never very good at coming up with stories and dialogue. I do have a really good idea for a book, but I want to relay the idea to somebody else and have them write it, and me actually write it, or maybe help me write it. My mom and I have always joked that we're gonna write children's books about our cats. And the last question comes from Mandy from Oh It's Mandy, and she asks, what is my favorite book to movie adaptation that I've seen? Probably hands down Catching Fire. Every book to movie adaptation needs to take a page from Catching Fire to know how to do a movie adaptation correctly. The whole series in general is fantastic for being faithful to the books. It made me feel all the feels. Those were all of the questions that you guys sent in for me. Thank you so much for sending in a question. If you did, I really appreciate it. It was nice to have something to answer, because if I didn't have anything to answer, that would have been really super awkward. Now on to that really fun, cool, exciting news I had at the end that I had mentioned that I would have at the end in the beginning of the video. Let's move on to the giveaway, guys. This is my first ever giveaway, so I'm not like 100% sure how this is supposed to go. I'm kind of winging it. I'm giving away 2 of my favorite books from this past year just because of BookTube. Things I would never have probably read had it not been for BookTube. The basic rules for this giveaway are very simple. You have to be subscribed to my channel. This is for you guys. Secondly, this is only open to US residents. I will do an international giveaway in the future, but for the sake of me trying this out for the very first time, I don't want to completely overwhelm myself. Thirdly, you have to be 18 years or older or have permission from your parents to enter the giveaway, because I will have to have your address to send you the book. If I missed anything, they'll be down in the description box below. This giveaway will run from today, which is February 11th, until next Thursday, so you have 1 week to enter. I'm so excited. I hope you guys like the books I picked. I tried to pick books that if you didn't like one, you could enter in for the other, and I haven't quite decided how we wanted to do this entering thing yet. If I want to use like a rafflecopter, or if I want to pick from the comments. I'm gonna have you leave a comment in case I decide to do it that way. Without further ado, the first book you can win is The Naturals by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. This is a fantastic contemporary story with a little bit of supernatural abilities thrown in there. These kids who have heightened abilities get recruited by the FBI to help solve cold cases. I freaking love this book. So if you want to enter to win The Naturals, you should be answering this question. If you could have any heightened ability or superpower, what would yours be? The other book you could enter to win is Snow Like Ashes by Sarah Rosh. This was my favorite book of last year. I freaking adore this book. I want everybody in the world to read it, so I'm going to start one at a time. To enter for this book, you will answer this question. If you were to live in a kingdom where it was one season all year round, which season would you want to live in? So these are the 2 books that you guys can enter to win, and I'm so excited, and I hope that you like the picks, and I hope that you enter, and I hope that you get a book, and I hope that you really enjoy it, and it's going to be awesome and fun, and I'm really, really excited, and I'm kind of overwhelmed by this idea. Take a breather, Jordan. Just answer either question for whichever book you would like to enter for, and if I decide to do a rafflecopter, then you will have to enter that as well. I will leave the link in the description box if I decide to do that. If not, that point is mute. So one last time, I want to say thank you guys so much for the last year. It's been wonderfully amazing. I cannot wait for another year with you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching, as always, and until next time, I'll see you guys very soon. Bye! What are you doing with the cat? He's so chill.